From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Carl Konevsky.
Among Delaware's top stories for Friday, June 1st, the Christina School District takes a loss in Chancery Court. State and county officials take steps to fight crime in the Newcastle area, and Senator Biden says he's ready to debate the war with his Democratic opponents for the presidential nomination. Here are the details. The Christina School District wanted to close 4 schools in Wilmington because of budget problems and declining enrollment, but a Chancery Court judge has ruled that the schools can't be closed because the district's in violation of Delaware's Neighborhood Schools Act. The act requires school districts to assign students to schools closest to where the students live based on distance and neighborhood boundaries. The city and 5 parents of children in the affected schools filed a challenge in Chancery Court last month, claiming Christina had violated the Neighborhood Schools Act and named Dr. Lillian Lowry, district superintendent, and members of the school board as defendants. State and county officials are putting money and resources into combating violent crime and prostitution in the Newcastle area. WDEL's Curtis Gray reports.
Main concern, the young children that are attending school, that stand on the corners and catch their school bus, and not only that, the elderly people that like to come out in the neighborhood and sit and feel unsafe.
These are the children Martha Beard is referring to, saying they are part of the community being held hostage in neighborhoods like Simon Gardens and Overview Gardens. Some residents attending a Thursday night town hall meeting are hoping for a new Rose Hill community. State and county police will play an active role to clean up the Route 9 and 13 corridors. State Representative J.J. Johnson says new legislation he's sponsoring will hold motel owners more accountable to your community for the way they contribute to the problem.
Would no longer be able to rent their rooms by the hour, nor would they be able to sublet them. And they should ask for proper identification when a person is registered. Lieutenant Governor John Carney, top brass from the state and county police are also pledging to make the community safer. I'm Curtis Gray, 1150 a.m. WDEL.
Well, can you imagine a school without kids bullying each other or even making fun of one another? WDEL's Ken Grant reports on a school in Newark trying to be just that place.
More than 500 students at Etta J. Wilson Elementary School in Newark have taken the No Place for Hate pledge. Pauline Garcia Allen of the Anti-Defamation League says Wilson Elementary School is the first school in Delaware to earn the designation of being a No Place for Hate school. To gain that designation, a school has to implement projects to promote respect for differences. PTA Vice President Kelly Green says the school held a poster contest, created a multicultural calendar, and held a multicultural fair.
It was amazing to see the school really come together as a community, have the different foods offered, the different cultures. We had children doing dances from their native countries, and it was a very embracing event.
Our behavior rates have gone down, and also the students are really more open about telling other students, hey, that just isn't cool. Hey, don't say things like that to her. Hey, don't do that. And it's been great in that respect, because that's really the level where we need this to be happening. We can discipline students. That doesn't always work, but when the students provide the self-discipline and the discipline for each other, then we know the system is working.
And what we have seen from the schools that are in their second and third year of participation is there is climate change. Students understand what it means to be part of a No Place for Hate school, that it means that their school is safe, that there's no bullying and name calling, and they are able to really rally behind that.
Ken Grant, 1150 a.m., WDEL.
Make sure you pack extra money along with your sunscreen when you get ready for your summer vacation in Delaware. Details when WDEL News continues in a moment.
You could spend your money at the gas pump, or you could spend it on those sexy pumps at your favorite store. Let Dart do the driving.
I do all my shopping with Dart. It's the most convenient way to shop the outlets, and it saves me money.
Now save even more. Get up to 40% off with a discounted Dart card online at dartfirststate.com or at your local Acme Market.
At this rate, with the money I save riding Dart, I'll have a new pair of shoes every week.
Travel smart. Choose Dart.
The pending $15.6 billion takeover of vaccine maker MedImmune by rival AstraZeneca is a step closer to reality. A Maryland judge has ruled that a purported MedImmune shareholder who filed a lawsuit to stop the deal could not prove he owns the company's stock. Chris Larson of San Diego had claimed top MedImmune executives withheld key information from shareholders and would unfairly enrich themselves at the expense of those shareholders. A young girl was hurt when a car crashed into a home in North Wilmington Thursday morning. WDEL's Chris Carl reports.
County police say a man was traveling south on Philadelphia Pike just before 8 a.m. when his brakes apparently failed. Police say he tried to avoid stopped traffic but ended up hitting this home in the first block of Hillcrest Avenue. His 12-year-old daughter was in the car and complained of pain in her neck. She was treated at AI DuPont Hospital. The home suffered $8,000 in damage. The car also damaged. The man was cited for driving an unsafe vehicle and having no insurance.
Do you plan to spend part of your summer vacation time at Delaware's beautiful beaches? Well, if so, be aware of a new study showing that time away will cost you more. If you thought gasoline prices were the only increase to expect this vacation season, you're in for a surprise. The annual AAA Mid-Atlantic Vacation Survey ranks Delaware as the 10th most expensive state, up nearly 4%. New Jersey is ranked number 5, while Pennsylvania is at number 20. Maryland comes in at number 13. Some local elementary school students get an out-of-this-world experience. Friends and family members were on hand to see the astronauts as they conducted their final pre-flight tests and blasted off from Brader Elementary School. It was all part of the Launching a Dream project, the opportunity for students to learn about and live life as space shuttle astronauts. After months of preparations, experiments, and planning, Thursday's launch from the school in Glasgow to the Dover Air Force Base, where they docked with a C-130 space station, gave the astronauts a greater appreciation for their real-life colleagues. Commander Caitlin King says the experience may lead her to look towards space for a future career, while Cody Meddings, commander of the second shuttle, says the events didn't always go smoothly.
Many of the times the hamsters escaped. We lost about 3 or 4 of them. And many of the kids needed a lot of help going through.
It was all worth it, and it was a lot of hard work, but now as we get to go over our first base and we're actually here doing the actual thing, it would be a nice thing to pursue on.
Dr. Stephanie Wright, president and CEO of the Delaware Aerospace Education Foundation, says the experience isn't far from what real astronauts go through.
It's very much like the whole shuttle experience in that they're learning leadership skills, they're learning to cooperate, to react to different situations, they're learning flexibility, and those in our society are as important as being literate in science and technology.
Once the shuttles docked in Dover, the astronauts conducted tests and experiments in many areas, including crystal and plant studies. Could the Phillies be part of history as Barry Bonds and the Giants come to town? WDEL Sports and AccuWeather are coming up.
Looking to gain an edge in the technology or design field? Wilmington College's Division of Information Technology and Advanced Communications offers state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest tools. Did you know that Wilmington College has been preparing students for careers in media arts and technology over the past 7 years? Enjoy hands-on experience and personal attention from instructors drawn straight from the industry. To learn more, visit wilmcol.edu. Wilmington College. Achieve balance, achieve success.
In WDEL Sports, the Phillies host Barry Bonds and the San Francisco Giants in a 4-game series starting tonight. The Phillies are coming off a 3-game sweep at the hands of the Arizona Diamondbacks, which again dropped them below the 500 mark for the year. Adam Eaton takes the hill for the Phillies, facing Matt Morris. You can hear all the action on 11:50 a.m. WDEL beginning at 6:30. The Blue Rocks began their series in Salem with a 9-5 loss last night. It's the second loss in a row for the Blue Rocks as the Avalanche pounded out a 12-hit attack. Jason Godin took the loss. And it's race weekend in Dover with activities getting underway this afternoon with the Craftsman Truck Series. The Busch drivers hit the track tomorrow, and the main event, the Nextel Cup Series Autism Speaks 400, gets the green flag Sunday afternoon at 1:30. Drivers will be using the controversial Car of Tomorrow at Dover for the first time. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast. Partly sunny this afternoon, a thunderstorm or two in the area, high of 88 degrees. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy, a shower or thunderstorm, low of 67. Partly sunny tomorrow, again, chance of an afternoon thunderstorm, high 86. Then on Sunday, clouds and sun, couple of showers and thunderstorms, and a high of 81 degrees. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 11:50 a.m. WDEL or anytime right here at WDEL.com, featuring news video from Delaware and around the world from WDEL and the Associated Press. I'm Carl Konevsky in for Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.